If some of your part-time employees have flexible working days, there's a few things you need to think about when entering their weekly hours and salary, defining their work schedule, and assigning their vacation entitlement. Setting up weekly hours and salaries. First, let's look at how to set up the salary type for employees with flexible working days. Part-time employees are either paid a fixed amount each month or are paid by the hour. You can set this up in their employee profile. In the Salary tab, click Add Salary and choose either Fixed Salary or Hourly Salary. For fixed, enter the full-time amount and then enter their weekly hours. Personio then calculates how much they actually get paid based on the ratio between their part-time hours and the full-time set for the department. If you want, you can also enter the weekly hours first and then enter the gross that is actually paid for those hours. Select the date that this should apply from and click Save. For those paid by the hour, select Hourly Salary and enter how much they are paid for each hour and click Save. These employees will then be paid for the hours they enter in the Attendance tab during the payroll period. Setting up work schedules and absence entitlements. The work schedule defines the normal working days and calculates the monthly target hours for employees. It can also be used to calculate vacation entitlements, so it needs to be set up differently for employees with flexible working days. Go to Settings, Work Hours and Absences, Attendance, and add a schedule. Distribute the total hours over the working days of the schedule. So for 20, put 4 hours in each day on which they might work, such as Monday to Friday. You can then assign the schedule to the right employees in their employee profile. In their Attendance tab, in the Work Hours and Schedule section, click on the 3 dots, select Change Schedule, select the schedule and set when it applies from. Remember to always assign a date, otherwise the current date will be used. For employees with flexible working days, their actual hours can differ from week to week, which can make it more difficult to calculate their entitlements. The best way to handle this is to disable the prorate absence entitlement in the work schedule assigned to them, and then create an accrual policy with the number of days granted set as 0 and assign it to them. Then, at the end of the month, when you know how many hours each employee has done, you can manually adjust the balance accordingly. You do this in their profile in their Absence tab by clicking on Adjust Balance here. Paying salaries during absences. If an employee with flexible working days is on vacation, they should get paid for that time off just like any other employee. For those with fixed salaries, you don't need to do anything, but for those on an hourly salary, there is one thing you need to attend to. The payment of hourly salaries during absences is based on the working schedule of the respective employee. So for flexible employees without fixed hours per day, the calculated amount of salary needs to be checked and edited manually in your employee's Salary tab according to your legislation. Congratulations! You now know how to set up salaries, work schedules, vacation entitlements, and payments during absences for your part-time employees with flexible working days.